Ladies and gentlemen, rappers and producers, hope all is well in your world. I'm gonna let you get a little chance to go ahead and come on, phone, don't start falling out. To go ahead and jump in here. Really, phone? You wanna act like this today? Hmm. Such a weird time for me streaming. I don't usually ever stream this time or whatnot. Hard hitting bass, what's up? Alexis Crawford, how you doing? Spirit, what's the word? Be blessed beats, what's going on with you? Tiki Timbo, Luigi, Lil Sushi Bird, Tony, Angelo, Arcs Beats, Crown Suave. It was good. B Camp was dope. Enrique, Marquis, QFC Sub, Shiriana, Spirit. Yeah, we in Atlanta doing the I Standard Beat Camp on behalf of shit. What's up? On behalf of Airbit, I'm doing the I Standard Beat Camp ATL. Yes, sir. I'm on the east side right now. Said pull up to Dunwoody, Bruce Broski. Man, I ain't doing no pulling up today. I'm about to hit my brother, Brandman Sean. I'm gonna link up with him while I'm out here. I just wanted to jump in here really quick. I'm actually down here, more so the downtown area of Atlanta, but I'm out here. My sleep schedule is so jacked up right now. I don't know. Rocky, absolutely, no problem. My sleep schedule is so jacked up from East Coast timing to West Coast timing. I got here at 4:30 because I missed my flight and finally got here though. Everything is A1. Atlanta's been very, very kind. And yeah. Arc Beast wants to know, is Airbit better than BeatStars? Well, I'm a little bit biased, be honest with you. I'm a little biased because of me being, I'm officially a part of the Airbit team. But I will say that aside from my connection, I think every beat website has its own benefits. What I'll say about, BeatStars and many others is that sometimes, it can be overwhelming to a producer just getting started in a business to have too many options. And I think that sometimes BeatStars has a lot of options. They have a lot of options. So it's important that you see what works for you. For me, Airbit was once my Flash Store was very user friendly. I enjoyed it. Gave me all the stats that I wanted. Got me straight to the point. There wasn't a whole lot of upselling that was occurring. And I see a lot of websites, to get access to certain things, which, Airbit has its own, but certain features that I thought should just kind of come as a base, they kind of did upselling for it. So it was an interesting journey to get to where I am right now with Airbit. But, in my humble opinion, I always said I felt like everyone has its own benefits, but I preferred my Flash Store, which is now Airbit. I preferred it over any of the other ones. I've used Beats, what is it called? Beat Brokers I used. And yeah, that was that. Self-made, thank you. I appreciate you investing into that. It's been crazy. Like, for those producers who are in here who don't know about Beatcamp, it's basically, imagine you go pretty much kind of like you go on to camp, but you go to a SAE Studios. You go to a studio, professional studio with multiple rooms, and you basically are getting your biggest questions answered by some producers who've already been successful in this industry for a while. And it basically gives you the opportunity to get exposed to them, get your beats critiqued, you can get information, about monetizing your music as a producer. It's just, it's something that I wish I would have had access to when I was coming up, but it's great to see that iStandard is providing that, in multiple cities, major cities around the US and the UK too. Like I've done so far, I've spoke at 3 of them so far. The first one was in New York, second one was in LA, and now today was in Atlanta, of course. It's crazy out here right now because all the college football stuff going on down here. People are wilding. This lady straight up asked me in the elevator. She was like, because my room key wouldn't work to get up in the elevator, and she was like, I just use mine. She's like, but you're not some kind of like mass shooter or something, are you? I was like, what? I played it off though. I was like, nah, I got a lot of things on my plate. I can't. That's not one of them that I need on my plate. Just crazy. She was drunk, but for the most part, the Atlanta folks have been very, very kind to me, and I really appreciate the Southern hospitality. I appreciate being out here, seeing so many great folks. People say that Ableton is better than FL or FL better than Ableton. Do you think there's one that is better than the other? Nah. Like I said, I think that, people get so caught up in those conversations about what's better than the other one. And at the end of the day, nobody cares who's listening except for the people who make beats. I don't think there is a better one universally. I think it's a matter of which one is better for your needs. Right now, your needs may not be to have all the settings and all the scientific, features and tools that you get with Ableton. Maybe you just want to make some beats and get started. Maybe you got an idea in your head that you just want to get out there. It make more sense for you to be on FL Studio. Maybe you do like the technical aspects and you want to jump on Ableton, jump on it and do it. I just say try it all. And then when you find the one that comes so easy for you, and you can just get your ideas out there, I say you should do it. I say that's the perfect thing to do. Jump in the mix, get involved in it. I think that could be amazing for you, but you won't know until you take a chance on it. You ultimately won't know until you take a chance on it. It's crazy. I know this is a weird time to be jumping on the live stream. I'm seeing the numbers are significantly lower. And I know it's a weird time because I feel like I'm going to sleep over here. Nah, it's really whichever you're comfortable with, and exactly the consumer doesn't care. So it's really personal preference. Absolutely, I agree. I agree. Greetings from the Republic of Moldova. Greetings to you. Rich vibes. I appreciate you for listening. It's crazy because I met so many people who I wish I could make a beat up in this hotel. That ain't happening tonight. They kicked me out, and I gotta have somewhere to stay. A little lost. But what's crazy is that so many people who have been watching my videos on YouTube, I'm starting to see them in person finally. So many of you that I'm seeing now in person, and as much as they may be like, man, I don't mean to fan out or whatnot, I'm like, you don't understand. I'm just as excited to see you because, as we're speaking right now, I'm the only one speaking, obviously, but all I get to see of you is your pictures. Sometimes you don't even have pictures. Sometimes it's just letters, and and the words that you leave. So it's just as much a benefit for me. I get excited to see the faces that go along with it and to hear your stories about this work for me, and thank you for sharing your information. Thank you for sharing your truths, and I get just as excited when I see folks who I've only seen words from. So I'm in Atlanta until tomorrow morning. Then I'm flying back out to California. I have a pregnant lady at home I got to get to. I miss her. Would you say you have mastered FL Studio? No, I don't think anybody has mastered FL Studio. I think that, even the people who create the program see things that us as producers do that they never would have thought that those tools would have been utilized for. Maybe they had a tool that was, like they have that the scale tool that you can use to basically see the scale of a root note, and you can kind of trace it up. Who would have known that producers would have jumped on FL Studio and used that scale, to basically build up their chords. Maybe they didn't know that was the absolute thing, or even like strumming. Who would have known that people would have used strumming for synthesizer notes to create a crazy effect, or even like the arpeggio. I used to do a thing where I had the arpeggio basically go up and down the keys only twice, and it would only go within like a two octave transition, and it would just create these weird synthy sounds with these synth leads. I'm pretty sure they didn't intend it for that, but I don't think you master it. I think that you try new things. I think that you're gonna always try new things. So that's very important. That's very important. Very important. Atlanta's beautiful. Ace, thank you. I appreciate you being here and checking out my brand of stuff. You know, I've never tried to position myself as a person that's a know-it-all, that got all the answers. Never would have positioned myself like that. I think anybody who speaks in absolutes, you got to be very wary of it, right? You know, I don't have the absolute truths. All I know is what things have worked for me, and I'm willing to share that. I'm willing to share that, you know, where a lot of my peers are not willing to share it. I'm willing to share it, and even beyond just the information and practical information, I try to share things that I'm sure have helped me, you know, on a more spiritual sense, a more happiness-based sense, you know, even more so than just tutorials and whatnot. I think there's a purpose for those as well, but what I do is more so branding for that. Come perform your album in Montana. That would be dope. Prince A.R. the Ruler, how you doing? Enrique, have you been to Spain? I have not. That would be so dope. David, are you married? Not quite. We're working on it. How are those pre-orders coming along for Somersault? So amazing. So amazing. People have been so great. We're starting to get down to the nitty gritty. So if there's any producers out there that want Big Drums Knock Volume 3 drum kit from me, unreleased, you want that? Definitely jump in the mix. Definitely jump in the mix. Pre-order the project for $4.99 and send a screenshot to my email, and I'll send you over that drum kit immediately. Also, too, thank you. He said drum kit's lit. Dope, dope. So yeah, folks are telling you it's dope. It's, you know, and I appreciate y'all saying that. You know, I tried to take my time with these drum kits and not just beef up a bunch of sounds. I wanted to make sure that you have more headroom. That's something that I think 1 and 2 I could have done a better job on. I could have gave you more headroom within the sound so that you're not forced to kind of take them at the red and then push them down. You know, what I did was I gave you at least 3 decibels of headroom, but when you turn them things up, please believe the smack is still real. The Big Drums Knock is still real, but I try to take that in consideration. I had a few people kind of send me stuff over. So yeah. Oh, great question. Dem Beast, thank you for reminding me. So I'm going to make a video about it as soon as I get home. I want to wait till I get home before I do this video because I'm drained out here right now. But we're going to do something called Thunderclap. I got this from Brandman Sean. He gave me the information. Basically, I sign up for an account, and then you guys go in there and you sign up. You know, you sign into your Twitter account, and I can just push a tweet out, and we can all tweet at the very exact same time. You don't have to do anything except for sign up and allow me to have access that one time through this app. I put the tweet out there, somersault. I promise I won't do any spamming. It'll just be that one tweet. We have a flash mob, and then it'll be amazing to go ahead and get that out there and see if we can probably even get something trending. That'd be kind of crazy, but I think people just seeing the presence alone would be so dope. I debated on whether or not to use that app or to just basically have you guys do it yourself so that you can customize it and then do it your own way. You know what I mean? Just do it your own way instead of me kind of like having one standard tweet. I think it'll look like spam if you do that. But yeah, we'll talk. We'll chop it up. I'm gonna give it some thought. What do you guys think? Would you rather do it your own thing, or would you actually like to do both? I like that. Okay. Well, I'll give the option. Either way, I'll set a time. I set a time and a date. It's probably gotta be Monday, honestly. So I do a video. I upload it on Sunday night, along with the Curspirations. We're getting right back to that. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for letting your boy get his rap on my channel, even though this is now your channel. Thank you for letting me get my rap on. I know that I could see some of the numbers kind of falling off because people were like, yo, I came in for the Curspirations. Music is cool, but I came in. I understand that. There's nothing wrong with that. This is why I'm dedicating my time full time to it, but I got to get this album off. I got to get this off. This is a big goal of mine. And regardless of where we come in, don't even matter to me, because to me we've won so much. We've won so much already. So many things we've already accomplished that shouldn't have coming from where we come from, doing the things that we do. It just don't people just don't see that. So you guys are making something. You're making the same way you're saying that I'm helping you out, and I'm helping you get closer to your dreams. You're doing the same thing for me, and I appreciate that. I don't ask a whole lot of you, but this is a major goal of mine. And even on top of that, the one thing I do ask would be for only $4.99. I don't want to ask you for. I don't want to. I never try to go ham on what I ask you for. I try to make sure when I ask you for something, it counts. Because I don't ever want you to get the idea that I share this information because of what I can get from you. That's not what it is. What I get from you is an exchange of value. Somebody said, "Why you ain't at Magic?" St. Francis said, "Why you ain't at Magic City?" Because my girl will beat my ass. That's why. Do you want her to kick my ass? No, I can't have that. Magic City, hell no. Cannot do that. I got all the loving I need at home. Want to get back to that. Curtis, do you have a main job? No, this is producing. Producing is my full-time job. Because I leased my beats, thankfully, because of that, it opened up other opportunities. It opened up my time, first of all, which gave me an opportunity to find more streams of income, right? Such as the YouTube became a stream of income. I didn't go in it with the intention of doing that, but because I freed my time up, now this is something that I sort of get in exchange for me sharing my information. I would do this for free. I enjoy being connected to so many people and being able to have an impact on so many people's careers simply by planting a seed. Jump off of here in a second. Did you sell a beat? Do you sell a beat every day? Not every day. Let's be realistic. Every day you don't sell a beat. Every day it's not how it is. But it is something that is much. It is so very sustainable to do this. You just have to figure out what you want from your audience. I told you about it in the video already. Replace the word brand with reputation. Replace content with message. Everything will start to make a little bit more sense in terms of what you need to put out there in the world. So when I have a new beat, the message is I got a new beat and I need to get it to the people that will apply to it the most. So that being said, I get it to those people and I tailor my message to get to them. That's the biggest thing. How many beats would you say you sell in a month? I know on average, even when I'm going in the sort of autopilot, I average probably about somewhere between 96 to 98 sales a month. You know what I mean? I know some of my peers who they only do this and they kill it. They do like 200 and 300 beats a month, and it's ridiculous income. But like I said, me doing one thing offered me the opportunity to open up my business to other avenues. And with that, when you're wearing multiple hats, your time becomes limited, and I think that if you want to be successful in beat selling, you need to dedicate your time to it at some point in time. Dedicate all your time to it. And then as you start to get income and you understand the ropes of the business, the speed of the business, you can branch off, do YouTube, you can branch off and do drum kits, construction kits, but you got to get popping somewhere first. You got to get it going somewhere first, and I'm here today literally off of my consistent work on YouTube. This is the reason why I'm here today. I'm in Atlanta right now. If I had not done my YouTube, there's a good chance that I would be at home right now, but because I took a chance, I was always taught that the most successful people, they make a habit of becoming comfortable with being uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So you have to find the things that make you uncomfortable and live in that and breathe in that for a second. And then after that happens, you can start to see some progression, but you got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And for me, being uncomfortable was leasing my beats, because my peers used to look down on that. And they still kind of look down on it, but now they're like, yo, what's up with that money thing? I see you traveling and stuff, Curtis. You got jewelry and stuff now, Curtis. Like, what's up? Like, let me know what's going on. And I'll be like, come on, man. I'll let you know something. But people used to look down upon it. They still do. Even the producers I talked to today kind of were like, yo, like, what is this? what is this? But now they're like, yo, you converted me over. I want to know more. Because I think a lot of them are like, they're understanding that even if you want to get placements, you still got to generate income in the meanwhile, or you're going to, shoot yourself in the foot. So, would promoting on FB ads be a good way to promote my beats? Absolutely. But then think about this. If you were using Facebook as a rapper and you're not a producer, using Facebook as a rapper, or if you're a rapper, use it as a producer, think about the opposites. Think about, whoever you're trying to get in front of, try to become them and try to realize, yes, this beat is dope. Say your beat is dope, whatever you're promoting. The content is dope. The message is dope. However, what's different from everybody else? What makes your dopeness so different from everybody else? So I think that when you approach making a video or an ad, approach it from a standpoint of, would this grab my attention? If I never knew who I was, would this grab my attention? And I think that you'll figure that out. It'll change a lot of your decisions. You won't just put up a video with the little audio spectrums and the artist's face looking at you in still motion and all the bubbles and all that from the After Effects. I think that you'll change it because everybody else is doing that and people are kind of immune to that now. So I think it's important that you kind of tailor your advertisements to be something that will grab your attention. So something that's good to use is like memes that tell a very specific and clear and easy story before people even watch the videos. Even saying something like, this producer kills this Aaliyah sample. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're an Aaliyah fan, it doesn't matter if the beat is dope or not. You're going to check it out because it grabs your attention. So you got to think of it in the same aspect of when you're trying to draw the right attention to your production, to your beats. How can you do that? So that's the way that I approach it. I approach it in that way. I'm going to answer a few more questions. I'm going to hit my boy Brandman Sean back because I know that we're supposed to link up. And I know it's probably getting late out here. Let me see. Rich Vibe says, may I help you promote Somersault by sharing on multiple platforms, tagging you? Hell yeah, man. I can use all the help I can get. Tony, any more videos? Yes, a music video will be dropping the day after the release. This is exclusive. Nobody knows about this. The day after the release, I'll be dropping a new video for the song C'est La Vie. And, man, it's a really beautiful video. My boy Duke Visions did it, man. He's such a genius at what he does. But that's going to be another video. I'm going to try to work on videos for Ghost and for Who You Talking To and Rock the Boat, which are the last videos. So, yeah, that's that. Where do you market beats most successfully, and how did you? With me, SoundClick is still a big avenue for me because it's a focused demographic of rappers and producers who are there looking to exchange services on some level, and it's worldwide. So really, it's always great for me to continue to utilize that. It's great to advertise in the Airbit marketplace because our job as Airbit is to make sure that we drive rapper traffic to the website so that you're able to pay for your subscriptions every month. You know what I mean? If you're not making money, you're not going to want to subscribe to Airbit. It's an easy formula. So that's what I would say is that you got to just tap into things, take chances. Instagram ads work for a post that already has fire underneath it. So if you got to, and the thing is, what fire is for everybody is a little bit different, right? So you may have a video that is, you may upload a picture, right? And it's you in the studio, and maybe you got a great scenery behind you. Maybe you even like, imagine I was making a beat inside this room right now. Right? And they can see the view back here. Imagine this had a whole lot of views and all of that. Imagine that was created. If my pictures generally get on average, say 100 likes, and this picture is already showing that it's going to get about 120, 150, in other words, it's different from everybody else. That's something I want to promote because obviously it's something that catches people's eyes. It stops them when they go down the timeline, and because of that, it's gonna cause them to come back to what my center focus is, CurtisKingBeats.com. No matter where I go, no matter where I advertise, it does not matter. It needs to lead them back to CurtisKingBeats.com somehow, some way. So, Enrique, you have a good night. You have a good night, my brother. So I'm gonna jump off of here. I'm gonna save this video because I'm sure that folks who couldn't join in will definitely get a benefit from it. But my friends, I'm gonna ask you once again, I need your help. I need your help. Go to mysomersault.com. If you have iTunes, cool. Pre-order it, take a screenshot, send it to curtisking@gmail.com. And producers, I'll give you a free drum kit, the unreleased Big Drums Knock Volume 3. Rappers, I will give you whatever beats you want from curtiskingbeats.com. If you're just a listener, I'll send you the project early. That easy. I wanted to over-deliver on the value for you. So mysomersault.com is where you can pre-order it. If you don't have iTunes, find somebody who does. Take a screenshot with your phone, doesn't matter. I just want to make sure we get these pre-orders up because we got to stack them up. We got to go ham on the pre-orders in order for us to chart on iTunes. It will be available on Google Play the day of, but unfortunately the rewards are specifically for iTunes because, we can't chart on iTunes by getting sales on Google Play, by getting sales on Amazon, by getting sales on Spotify. We want to chart on iTunes. I want to chart number 1 this time. This is such a tall order. I feel so crazy even saying it, but I believe we can do it. We went to number 4 with 9,000 subscribers. We got 33,000 now. But it's going to really come down to your support. I need your support. I need your help. And I do believe we can do this, but I can't do it on my own, So that's it for today. I will be back. I will save this video. I hope that y'all have an amazing night, day, evening, wherever you're at in the world. I wish you the best. Hope you're cooking up some fire, producers and rappers. I hope you're making the songs that your heart so desires to make. As always, in this life you will not be full of life until you decide to live life to its fullest. Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com. Peace, my friends.